from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Doug Fister, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Eduardo Nunez.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
And a good throw gets him one gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs in Fenway down the right field line, but when you hit it deep over the monster in left center, there's nothing cheap about that. He earned that trip around the bases and should enjoy it.
So striding in, Hanley Ramirez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts going back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and it's 1-0 Boston. Doug Fister will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great. It's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. Got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eduardo Nunez.
And that's in there for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first. Oh, look look at the sliding stop. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Batting second, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Ready now, Mookie Betts, currently third on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the batter's going to read your sequences. He goes away, away, and then boom, the base hit the opposite way. Got to mix it up better than that.
Here's Chris Young. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 23 driven in. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the pitch on 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Chris Young. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Chris Young.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2-2.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back on it, and it bangs off the monster. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 7 homers, and 43 RBIs. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Davis. But he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
A runner at second, nobody out. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Batting 8.
I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Into the box, number 11. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Nunez fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 9th, the catcher, number 3, Sandy León.
Now at the plate, Sandy León. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. Way in front of that fastball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A man on third with two down. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. And the inning is over. One for the Red Sox on the double by Bogaerts. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Boston.
Sander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him on the way. Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Into the box now, Rajay Davis. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
Stepping in, number 11. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 36 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1 out and a runner on third. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch. If he can keep hitting the corner with that two-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. He'll try again, 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Full count. Here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 3 runs already home here. Fastball in there, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts on the run. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Yeah, and you wonder if that stays in the park, do they send him home there? Well, it's a moot point now because they've got runners on second and third after that ground rule double.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And the pitch on 2-1. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-2. Digging in for his second at bat, Eduardo Nunez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, here we go again, Matt. He gives up a run in each of the first 2 innings, and now a leadoff single to lead off the third. Not a good sign.
Andrew Benintendi.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. And he lays off there. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Standing in now,
Right fielder,
Mookie Betts.
Mookie
As he pops the
Betts.
first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the
Now
pitching
batting,
coach would hate to
the
go to
first
the
baseman,
bullpen this
Henry
early in the game, but
Ramirez.
sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Designated hitter, Chris Young.
Here's Chris Young, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. From the belt, the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
First and second now, one man out. Center field.
Chasing after it is Davis.
He's got it, and there are two down now.
The center fielder, number 11, Rajai Davis.
Here's Rajai Davis now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Another one sent foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching the pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Ready for another chance. Number 11. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Left side. Fielded cleanly over to Nunez for the force, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 5-3 Boston. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Young. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chris Young.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Xander Bogaerts.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and stepping in is the center fielder Rajay Davis. He's set. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has. And he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in to try it again, number 11. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Runner's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2, and he's back in standing. Ready on 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Doug Fister earns win number 4 on the season. Doug Fister worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Doug Fister. His record is now 4-6. The loss goes to Doug Fister. He falls to 3-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.